So all you do is very gently draw your empty tone strip. Start with about 5 or so strips, and then when you've got those in place, start to shade in your areas in your levels of tone using your graphite stick, as I've got here, or a pencil if that's what you prefer. And you can work either from light to dark or dark to light, it's up to you. You can start in the middle and work in the mid, find a mid grey and work back if you wish. Let's do that to start with. So if we said this was our mid tone, then let's just very simply start filling that in. Take it right to the edge if you can of the area that you've drawn for that part of the tonal strip. The first tones you put in will then need to be adjusted as you start to get a feel for how the grades will change, how it will grade from dark to light. So if it's a very soft pencil, then it's a bit harder to get the lighter tones, because you've really got to change the pressure, i.e. press a lot lighter on the surface of the page to get the lighter tones. And at first you won't see much grade between some of the lighter and darker tones. And we'll move on to the darker ones, which are generally easier to achieve because you can cover up much more quickly than you can with the control you need to get the very light tones. So as you get producing the darker tones, all you have to do really is press a bit harder each time, and you will get the tones to appear darker as you leave more graphite on the paper. So first stage, you can see there's a bit of change in the grade, but not much. So let's go now from dark to light, just start working it up. So I just put another layer on. I'm just using a single direction hatch. I'm not leaving the surface of the paper with the graphite stick, just to give me a continuity of pressure. And you can start to see a bit more easy now how you can get control over the graphite stick or the pencil to give you that gradation. And really, as well as understanding how to create tones, it's just teaching you how to use your drawing instrument with more dexterity, more control in terms of pressure, but also in terms of movement of the hand and the wrist, or if you can use your arm, whole arm if you wish, if you have a larger sheet. You can see how gradually you can see quite a subtle shift of tone going from dark to light across the tonal strip. And this exercise can be done many times, and it really is a very useful way to practice and develop your hand-eye coordination, your muscle memory in your arm, so you get the pressure right, you know what the pressure is, and also understanding how your various drawing media work. So you could do this with, what you should do with various weights of pencil or graphite, from the Bs, the soft ones, 6B, 4B, down to the harder ones, even down to 2H if you wish, for those very fine silvery greys you can get with the harder pencil or drawing instrument. Okay, so there you have it. You can now see that there's no gaps between the squares, and that allows you to make a more subtle graduation from dark to light. And there you have it, a tonal strip using graphite, which is in this case I've used a 4B.